Hey Jack, so you were asking about what kind of foods can really help keep us warm during the winter. So today it's snowing here in Colorado. We just got about 4 inches here, 4 or 5 inches. And the Roman Empire, according to anthropologists and scientists and historians, could have never, fortunately but unfortunately, conquered a lot of their countries or fought or protected Rome, either in a good or bad way, without oats. They ate lots of ash, protein ash, and oats, most likely whole oats or steel cut oats. And a lot of times they were losing, and it would get cold, and the soldiers would start eating porridge. The reserve soldiers would start eating porridge an hour or so before. And in Chinese medicine, actually, oats are one of the most warming foods. They're very warming to the body, to the constitution of the body. So a lot of the battles that Rome won, even when they're outnumbered sometimes, most likely had something to do with what they're eating. They were able to stay warm when the other soldiers were getting weak and on the opposite side. And another thing that's used throughout different cultures, especially on the Silk Road paths from Pakistan to Asia to China and other parts of the East, basically the spices they would use were cinnamon and ginger, nutmeg, allspice, different spices, turmeric. Those are warming spices. So, and they actually help create warmth. In Ayurvedic medicine, some of the oldest scripture on the planet, over about 5,000 years old, is the Vedas, the people that could understand, like they're a medicine man. They understood how the body worked. A lot of science is now validating some of their theories, but basically they would work with creating warmth for the digestive system, especially when it was cold. How do some of these cultures live at like 10, 12, 13, 14,000 feet? How do they survive? They have to have some kind of food that keeps them warm, or besides, obviously shelter, fire. So they would make these teas or chais long time ago. Obviously the chai is more of a Indian British thing, but so keeping our digestive system strong with warming foods in the wintertime, not eating raw foods. I'm more a lean person, so I do a lot better with mostly cooked food year round. So Jack, and you love the golden milk, so that's really good for keeping you warm in the wintertime too. So as Gandhi said, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.